I had already filmed this video and I have recently been made aware of new developments within the community, within a very close community to me, and this spurred me on to refilm this video with just a little bit more passion, because as regrettable as it is to say, I don't think I was as passionate as I am now about this video. So take two. So if you are unaware, in 2014 multiple accusations were made about many creators here on this platform that they had been using their platform and power to groom and sexually assault and abuse women across the creator viewer divide, including underage girls. These allegations started a seeming tidal wave of change across the platform, with many people coming out in support of the survivors, and many large creators here on this platform denouncing the actions of the abusers and kind of like saying, we don't want anything to do with you. In my mind, I thought that this would be the start of a conversation about sexual assault and power and abuse and how we stop that on the platform. It just wasn't. After the initial response to these allegations, the movement seemed to sort of die out, as if that with stopping these handful of creators on a platform against which allegations had been made, that we'd somehow fixed the sexual abuse scandal and problem that exists here on this platform. We just hadn't. This to me became extremely evident at Sitsi this year, when I was at a panel and a creator hinted at the abuse scandal from 2014, but then was like, it's not really something that we talk about. It's this mentality that I think we're all taught as we grow up, that just because something happens doesn't mean you want to talk about this, but this mentality is so wrong. It stunts growth, it stunts accountability, and it stunts conversations. Important conversations that need to be had. This just because something happens doesn't mean we ought to talk about it mentality also stopped actual conversations and repercussions happening for the accused. This to me has never been more evident than the climate that we are living in today on this platform, where a creator who was implicated in the 2014 sexual abuse scandal has managed to publish a book about living and dying on YouTube and has managed to get to the top of the Amazon pre-order list. This to me is the most blatant example of the fact that we never dealt with the wrongdoings of the community, and because we never dealt of them, abusers, I'm just trying to think of the word, abusers are continuing to profit from their abuse of power, which is sickening. It's time that we as a community address the scandal, and not in the way that we did 4 years ago. We as a community need to talk and wrestle with the power structures that allow for continual sympathy for these abusers and allow them to keep profiting as if they didn't hurt multiple people. I will admit, I was there for the takedowns, the initial takedowns. I was there for them, because I'm never going to be sorry about a rapist or an abuser being brought to some justice. Even if it's not the justice I want, I will never be sorry that they lose power, influence, and friends. I will never be sorry about that. But what I'm worried about and more concerned about is what we are building now and what we aren't building. Are we creating communities that help survivors? Are we creating spaces in which victims can see their perpetrators punished and not profit? What are we building now as a community? We as a community need to understand that these scandals aren't isolated events. They didn't just stop in 2014. They are still continuing now. And I've been made aware of some absolutely awful things that have happened in the community recently. And it baffles me how we've not addressed this as a community yet, when it's so evident that we do. We need to talk about the power structures that are enabling creators to abuse their fans, because especially on a platform like this, in which the thing that connects us all is the internet, it has never been easier and more convenient to abuse power structures, and this community needs to understand that and grapple with that. We need to start allowing viewers to know that this can be abused, that this is a power structure, that there is inherent power structures on this platform that allow for abuses of power to happen, and we as a YouTube community need to understand that and need to tackle it. Because if we want to say in this age of Me Too movement that we are forward thinking, that we are ahead of mainstream media, we need to prove it. I'm saying this because I am angry and I'm upset and I am honestly just tired. I'm tired of people having to say Me Too on this platform. I am tired and I'm sick and I'm tired of it. I'm hoping that we as a community can do better. I'm hoping that we as a platform can learn and to talk about it, and I mean really start a conversation, and this is what this video is supposed to do. So please share it, not because I want the recognition or the subscribers or anything, just let's start a conversation, a discussion, an open discourse about power structures, about sexual abuse and how it can and is happening on this platform. I will link some resources if you have, if this video has affected you in any way. I will link some help in the description down below, and I do want you to know that if you are somebody who is thinking of speaking out against an abuse of power that is taking place on this platform, me and many other people and creators on this platform are with you, and we will rally behind you. Be brave enough to take the first step, and we will fight side by side with you.